Okay, so I'm gonna do a blog video about fleas and how much I love, for the love of animals, because toxic shit we put on animals, you know that should be hurting them. Watch them, they twitch and twitch and twitch and twitch, and they're just like, ah! Like their central nervous system totally feels that shit. Not to mention, we probably do too, because we're like petting it and stuff. And so, for the love of like animals, for the love of fleas even, because like that shit doesn't even work. It doesn't even kill them. I've watched it. It just like stuns them and central nervous system. Ah, they don't die. And I love fleas even. Like I want to prevent them. I don't want to like. So I declared war on them today. I've actually declared war on them for a while now, and I'm determined not to use toxic solution. I'm that determined because I love babies that much. I love me that much. I love animals that much. I love bugs that much, for the love of it all. Like, for the love of the planet, even. And I have gone through every single solution. Let me tell you, I have tried sprinkling salt, which kind of minimized the effects. That DE shit, that shit is toxic as fuck. You breathe that shit in, your cats breathe that shit in. They lick it off, though, and I think that it would actually be quite, maybe in like a liquid form, like then if they're not breathing it in, it's not that bad. So you could probably apply that onto the animal. But nonetheless, in a carpet, you're breathing that shit in, and that's like, I don't know, I don't like it. Okay, I don't like shit scraping my lungs. Call me crazy. I've tried so many things, and vacuuming works, but what happens if like an emergency, like my vacuums break? Like, what happens then? And I don't want to have to keep doing things, because let's face it, I'm kind of addicted to convenience. Like, who isn't? Like, and so I took the time to create what so far has been working. So if you take salt and you take a whole thing of salt and put it in one of these things, we all know what these things are. It's called pumpers. Sprayers, you know, they have jobs. People spray chemicals. Oh, we could spray shit like this. Just saying. Just an idea. Switching the products, not switching the jobs. I don't know. Who are we really firing? I don't know. Monsanto. Uh-oh. I don't even give a fuck. Like, these people are stupid. They're poisoning everything. So we can just add one thing of salt to this, right? One thing of salt, okay? And hot water. Shake it up, agitate it. We want to make a saline solution. And then you spray it on the carpet. And the liquid form of the salt, because the regular salt slowed them down, but it wasn't enough, and it clogged my vacuums and it fucked all my shit up. I went through 3 vacuums. That shit is heavy. Salt is heavy. Okay, so painstakingly I found this, and it's working so far, and I'm like, hallelujah. And no animals or babies were harmed in this. And the fleas, even, they're preventative. Like, I've created the break of the cycle. They can stay outside and have their home outside, because I love fleas and they can have their area, but not in my house. Like, sometimes you have to declare some boundary, and I let everything in my house, but fleas are fucking annoying. Like, I don't see the purpose of them, really, in my house. And so, yeah, you take the salt, make it into like a saline solution, and just spray it on the carpet. And when it dries, it creates an uninhabitable environment for all cycles of life. Not to mention, this shit going on their skin is like acid. It's on my skin right now. It's burning the fuck out of me. Good thing, bad thing, who knows? I do know that my feet are also running on this carpet, and salt is known for what? Drawing out toxins and killing bacteria. So it's like a win-win situation for everybody. Once again, no babies were harmed in this, and no people, no animals. Not even fleas. Why? Because the fleas are just now prevented from coming in. Nothing can live in that. It's like, it's dehydrating as fuck. It's like walking through the desert. Desert carpet desert. Like, it's not gonna live. Like, and the birth cycle, nothing can survive in that. It's gonna crystallize, just like when you surf. I used to notice the salt would collect onto me, and so then it just goes into the fibers. So we're going to see if that works long term and see how many times I have to apply this, but I'm pretty sure that it's going to work, and it's a lot more lasting than bombing a room with toxic chemicals. Like bombing, like we're not just bombing the fleas here, we're bombing our own damn selves. Okay? We're bombing everything. Like that wait, that oh yeah, that's what we were taught to do. Okay, we should stop doing that. Just saying. Anyways, so that's my first blog entry. And that is my solution, a living solution to preventing fleas. Because no one likes fleas that much. I mean, except this one person on Facebook. She said she needs to live on love's edge with the fleas, and maybe she wants me to put them in a box. Send them to her house. I, however, try and find different ways because I love my animals.